MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. The Metropolitans are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Number 32 is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Now in the box, Stuart Kondo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this will be put away easily for the out. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Next for the Dodgers, Lonnie Starr. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. First offering on its way. Fouled away. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. 1 out, nobody on. Swings through it for strike number 2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you can see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Standing in now, Yasiel Puig, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
The 0-2 once more. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. The next 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Jack Fortune, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Digging in, Alonzo Cochran. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Stepping into the box, Mike Trout, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. First pitch on its way. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Next for the Mets, Bryant Tyner, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. First pitch coming, here it is. Nope. And that misses, ball 1. Right side, hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Basil Padilla. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Jason Hayward now.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder, Jason.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Matt Rodriguez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Stepping in now, Joel Pena, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. But check in with an average still south of 230. 10 home runs and 29 driven in. 0-2 count and the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
0-1, here's the pitch. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Dodgers leave them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Now to the plate, Mark Piazza. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing, north-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he'll reach 2nd now with 1 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Digging in, Yoenis Cespedes entering play. He's ranked number 6 in the National League RBI race, and with a chance to add to that total here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Striding into the box, Edgar Corona, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, sent out to straightaway center field. Hayward giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Stuart Kondo. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Back to him, and that's off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Kondo on at first. Nobody out. Hit down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
And a double steal try here. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next up for Los Angeles, Matt Rodriguez. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. On the ground toward short, reined in. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. Striding in, number 32. He's ready for his first debut here in this one.
Number 32.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
In now, Alonzo Cochran, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit hard on the ground to second. Start right there, and he's retired here, one away.
At center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
At the plate, Mike Trout, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. And that's a home run into the top tank. A two-run shot that time for Mike Trout, number 33 on the year. And the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
Now that one is definitely worth looking at again with our show track technology. It had plenty of distance to get out of the park, and you can see why when it's hit at 115 miles an hour. That's not something you see every day.
Now batting.
Into the box, Bryant Tyner. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Puig's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman, Basil Padilla.
Now at the plate, Basil Padilla, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. 3 complete from Citi Field. It's now 2-1 New York. Leading off the inning, Joel Pena, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Joel Pena.
First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-1 home is a sinker that misses for a ball. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher, number 33.
Settling in now, Matt Wieters, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Standing in, Mark Piazza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Mark Piazza.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 42 on the season. And the Mets have taken a 3-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Standing in now, Rob Anderson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Hard hit ball to short. There to take it is Ramirez on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The left fielder, number 52.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. One run in and one gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Hayward will put this one away for out number two.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Edgar Corona.
Ready now, Edgar Corona. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Starr has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We played 4. It's now 3-1 Mets. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Jack Fortune. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A ball and a strike. Now a swing going, look out, over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Hit on the ground to short. Cochran is up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Stewart. Hondo.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Stewart Hondo. Here it comes. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Stewart Hondo becomes the second out here in inning number 5.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, Lonnie Starr lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Score holds. It's 3-1. Now at the plate, number 32, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Number 32.
First delivery to him on the way. Drilled to the left side. Ramirez ranges to his right. Throw on to first by Ramirez takes care of him. 1 away.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Alonso Cochran.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Alonso Cochran. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he takes ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And there's out number 2.
Center fielder, number 27, Orange.
Ready to take his hacks again, Mike Trout, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Here's another 0-2. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Fouled away. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Misses, ball 2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets as the lead. Coming to the plate now, Yasiel Puig, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Yasiel
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Now batting, center fielder.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Jason Hayward. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Swing and a little tapper. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Matt Rodriguez.
Ready once again, Matt Rodriguez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action a pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Joel Pena stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Marcus Clemente enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 16.
Stepping up now, Bryant Tyner. Here's the first pitch to him. Got him reaching for the first pitch as this is pushed foul off to the right. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Basil Padilla. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That's ball 1. Clemente is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
The 1-2. Missed with a slider. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, This is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fouled off. Outside, 2-1. Padilla, base runner at first with one out. And he misses again, ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Back in standing. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
First baseman number 55, Rob
Riding in once again, Rob Anderson. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. A little bouncer. Ramirez on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Matt Wieters.
One gone in the inning. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Hit to short. Cochran is there. On to first, and Wieters is set down now. 2 away. Pedro De La Cruz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 34, Pedro De La Cruz.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. In now, Stuart Kondo. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Enrique Aquavido gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Ready for another shot now, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. 32 now for the season, and it gives the Mets a 4-2 lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Edgar Corona is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
2 balls and a strike now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
Number 30 will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Runner's on his way to third. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. Corona leads off second with nobody out. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. That's a strike. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. The 0-2 pitch. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. The runner in scoring position with none out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. From the stretch. Liner in there for a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and the lead will swell to 3 now in the 7th inning.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alonzo Cochran. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
A center fielder, number 27.
Mike Trout will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play. Stepping in, Bryant Tyner.
Fielder, Bryant Tyner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning. Craig Kimbrell has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 49, Craig Kimbrell.
Into the box now, Lonnie Starr. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
There to take it is Trout, and that's out number one. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. In now is Yasiel Puig. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the ninth. That means game over.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting,
5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the two gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. Here's Jason Hayward now, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Ready on 1 and 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Basil Padilla. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Pena is under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. At the plate, Mark Piazza.
Mark Piazza.
First delivery to him on the way. Cold strike on the inside corner. Where this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Road, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, It's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Into the box now, Rob Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. And this will get on by Ramirez for a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Edgar Corona. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Popped him up. Wieters has a play. And that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We played 8 full. The Mets lead it 5-2. Now, beautiful look there outside the home of the Mets here in Flushing as we welcome you back for the 9th. Rolando Henderson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Rolando Henderson.
Digging in now, Matt Rodriguez will try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. The 1-2. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping into the box, Joel Pena. First delivery to him on the way. Right side. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out.
Now batting, shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
Standing in, Hanley Ramirez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Padilla takes it in. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
5-2 the final score tonight. New York led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Number 32 records his 14th winning decision of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Rolando Henderson closes the door for the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.